观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看精彩时局。今天给大家带来的是2021年 GSL 第一赛季 S 级半决赛，马路与 Trap 之间的对抗。比赛对阵双方都是当今顶尖高手，特别是马路。人族里面，如果说第二的话，大概没人敢称第一。那马路是97年出生，今年23岁，韩国人。在他2013年，当时只有16岁，就拿到了第一个冠军。WCS 第二赛季韩国超级联赛，当时是战胜了神国选手 Rain， 也是收获了2万美金的奖金。在2015年 SSL第一赛季又拿到了冠军。2018年更是囊括了 GSL 联赛第一、第二、第三3个赛季的冠军。并且2018年最重要的一个赛事 WESG， 这个是中国的阿里体育主办的。在这个比赛里，他获得的冠军收获了高达20万美金的奖金。中国人举办的赛事就是有钱啊！那在2019年，马路继续取得了 GSL 第一赛季冠军。2020年 GSL 超级锦标赛冠军。所以他的战绩是可以说非常显赫的。Trap， 著名神族选手，94年出生，今年27岁，韩国人。他的主要战绩有2014年 MLG 阿纳海姆赛的冠军。MLG 是北美著名的赛事组织，阿纳海姆是美国南加州一个城市，离洛杉矶不远。2015年 IEM 英特尔极限大师赛第9赛季的亚军，第2名啊。2019年6月份 GSL 第2赛季和2019年9月份 GSL 第3赛季2个亚军。2020年 GSL 超级锦标赛的冠军。2021年 DH 星际大师赛冠军。2021年 GSL 超级锦标赛的冠军。
I think this is one of the most difficult matches in our entire tournament to really call. I'd say it might be just slightly Maru favor. What is your take?
Okay, I think it's super even.
关于 GSL， 这是一个由韩国的Africa TV 主办的一个常规星际联赛。它每年呢分几个赛季，那一般是三个赛季。选手里面又分几个等级，那么最高的是 S 级。一般缺省我们就是指 S 级的比赛。像2021年。现在进行的第一赛季 S 级的比赛，它的冠军的奖金是2万美元，亚军是1万美元，3、4名是8000美元，所以也是相当不错的。这是双方最近对各个族的胜率。马路对人族是53.9%，对神族是65.1%，对虫族是66.7%。Trap 对人族是66.1%，对神族是58.8%。对虫族是56.8%。从胜率看呢，马路擅长打虫族 ，Trap 呢擅长打人族。双方打的是波7场比赛地图分别是世界主宰、绣画3颠、紫金浪漫、黑色燃烧、大气2000、鹦鹉螺、光影交错。
All right, we're going to go on to Jagannatha for map 1 in this best of 7. Again, the winner goes on to face off against Rogue. This is Maru versus Trap.
2021 GSL Season 1. We stood at the edge of the world. Seize the stakes.
比赛开始了，地图右上角蓝色的人族是马路。左下角红色的神族是 Trap。
This is Artosis as his village drunk persona.
Yeah. We'll see. It could be.
Yeah, we've cast long enough together. I feel like we're getting close to every possible scenario.
Oh,
I think we already did that too. So yeah. We're just lucky that people don't remember. It's like we've even
我们这个农民啊，虫族叫
time is a
工分，
circle.
神族叫
You think that we've been doing
碳基，
GSL for
那
almost
人族呢
11 years? It's actually like
？SCV 就
450 years
比较
of GSL
绕
on
口，
loop.
我觉得
Like, well,
叫
how many
工人
when does it
更
get
方
canceled?
便
I'm
一
like,
点。
oh, it's actually 3 seasons from now. It's really sad, guys. And that's when time loops again. Okay.
人族这个农
We
民
just
还
barely
是
don't make it into 15 years of
汉人
GSL. Like,
神族的碳基，
Okay. So
不
we've
让
got a
他
quick
这么
expand
舒服的
here
在家里
from Trap.
绕来
Maru
绕去。
appears to have the same plans. So Trap's trying to block that for the time being, but the command center does eventually go down.
人族是
I
放下
gotta
了
say, like
Yes.
before this
2
picks
矿，
up,
神族也是
I am
放下
actually
2矿。
very excited for this match. I think that this has insane potential as a best of 7 between these two, and I'm not exactly sure what to like we were talking about, right? I can't really predict it, but it's just like this feels like the perfect match, and I think it's actually
这个
better
Trap
now
是
than it would have
在
been in the past because they are
地
not
图
on
的
the same team
右
anymore. Right?
边
They don't live together. They
中
don't
间位
see each
置
other as much. Like when you're
放了
sitting
个
across
野
the
的
room
水
from someone,
晶
you，
我
basically
们
know
看他
how
要
they
造什么
play.
呢？
Here it's like there's been some time between that since they were in the
好，
Gen
被
Era
马路
cross,
发现
right?
了，
Yeah, no,
So
马
it
路
just
这
it
个
makes
侦
me
查非
even
常到
more
位，
excited for the match.
第一时间
yeah, I think that
水
you
晶没
make
照
a
好
very
就给
good
发现
point.
了，
You know, when you see two players from the same team, like whenever we cast Jin Air games or
这
we
是
did
造
in
了
the
个
past,
野的 VS。
it was always a little bit weird because you know there's
那
mind
星
games
际
that
里
we
的
just
建
as
筑
casters
比赛
can't
里
know.
经
We
常
don't
会
live in
用
the
它
pro house
的
with them. We don't.
建造的
You know,
快
if
捷
you're
键来
training
称
that
呼啊
hard,，you're
像这
sharing
个
all of your
神
thoughts
族的
about the
机场，
entire
它是
game with your
VS 建
teammate
造
constantly.
Yeah.
You're
VS
playing
快捷键，
together.
那一
You're,
般
you're
就叫
timing out
VS。
certain builds. That's why Jin Air was so dominant. Is they basically had a StarCraft 2 think
神族
tank
Yeah.
with
过来
great
一个
players
使
from all the
徒，
races.
使徒是可以飘的。
But you're right. Now they're, I mean, they're on different teams. They're still supported, but
I'm
the
sure they still play
environment is
together and
different.
stuff. But
Yep.
yeah, it's I don't know. I think just putting a little bit of distance between them is going to make this better. I think. Now it is a proxy Stargate Oracle against a very fast 3cc. So
下盘
let's
估
see
计
how he
还不
actually
知
ends
道
up trying to hold
他
this.
的
Just has
野
those 5
VS
rings.
被
It's
发现
plenty to hold
啊
off that
继
first
续
Oracle, and he
执
does
行
have
他
the
的这个
eBay
战
on
术
the。way. So he will be able to get some turrets up as well in case those
那我们这个野的
Oracles
野
get
建筑呢，就是为了缩短这个
stacked, held back, teamed up.
盯着到对方的时间啊。
Here
现
comes
在
that
这
Oracle.
个
Wow, actually
VS
doesn't
这
kill
个
the first
先知已经
SCV,
出来
gets 2 shots
到
off
人
and
族
can't
家里
close
去
out
杀农
for
民
the
了。
kill here. Same
但
with
是
that
这个
SCV
因
as
为
well.
这
Kind
个
of a
马路
clunky
第一时间
engagement
发现
here.
他早有准备，
You know,
造了
losing
一
half
队
of
枪
your
兵在后着，
HP on the
所以这
Oracle
个
to
先
only
知啊
kill an
也是
SCV and a Marine
起
is
不到
not
原先的
worthwhile.
一个
Yeah, and I think it's
好
going
的
to be a
效
little
果。
bit sad for him, right, to see that it was
啊，
3
没杀到
command
农
center
民。
because it's not like a reactionary thing that was already decided. And now, okay, yeah, he's making another
现在
Oracle
下
and
盘
just
是
instantly going
放
into
下
a third
第三
Nexus, but he has added 2
矿。
gates as well.
He's getting another Oracle here.
Oh, a third Oracle
Yeah,
as well,
that's not as common.
先知
yeah.
继
I
续过来
like it though
啊。
here, right, because you know that he's
先
not
知的
teching
激
up very
光啊，这
quickly. Like
光
you've
束
already
呢
scouted
杀
everything out. So I think in a
杀农民是
situation
非常
like this, you
快
can
的，
actually
但是
make
它是
3
需要消耗
Oracles.
能量。
If he made a 4th, I wouldn't go crazy over it. A 5th,
每秒
that
消
would
耗
be
2 点
insane. But
Yeah, well, it makes me wonder if you
那
can
它
maybe
200 点
bank up
能量
enough
应
and
该是
kind of spring a
可以
real
使
big
用
attack
100秒
on him. Doesn't look like he's going to get that 4th Oracle, though.
yeah, and the thing is, 3 is a good number because 3 one-shots Marines
先知
and
是
one-shots
这个
SCVs.
激光
And
是
you know
只
that
能
there's
对
not
地不
mines
能
or
对
anything,
空的。
right? So like, this is a pretty dangerous amount. You can do a lot of
3
pinning
个
with
使
this.
徒，
You're taking a
三个
very
先
quick
知
third as well, which is
过来，
important.
但是马路的
Yeah,
防空
look at
加
that.
You know,
上
another
枪兵，
lucky engagement here. He's going to lose 2 Adepts.
这使徒
Maybe
送
even
了
all 3, yeah.
先
And
知也
then he didn't really
杀
get any
不
kills
了
on those
几个农
SCVs.
民
And
啊。这
I
个
don't want to.
因为被针对了，
I
因为
hope
第一
I'm
时
not
间被
reading
发现
into
被
this
针
too
对，
much,
所以
but
这
Trap
个
has looked to have a
先知
bumpy
一个
start
天
here
启
with，a lot of micro stuff that we
天
normally
启这个
glaze
技能
over
就
in the cast
是
because
开
players
视野
don't，make
被
any
中的
mistakes.
这个
And it's
敌
sort of
方
a perfect
部
back
队
and
就
forth. But here we've
暴露
actually
在
seen
动向就暴
I
露
would
在
say a
这边
pretty
了。
decent amount of micro errors here
现
from Trap.
在马路的枪兵已经
It wasn't,
过来
it wasn't
拆这
perfect.
个
I think the decision for the shade was
神族的
worse
野
than any of
VS
the
了。
Oracle harassment
I
we've seen.
agree.
Because like the Oracle harassment, you get in there and he has 5 Marines. It's
那
like, yeah,
Trap
you're not
这
going to
个
get that much
这个
done
野
no matter
VS
what.
战术
Like
就
Maru
失败
knew
了
it。was coming, so I guess you probably didn't
因为
expect too much as long as you don't lose the Oracle.
马
I'm
路
like kind
做
of
了
okay
准
with
备，
it. But yeah, the decision to shade in
建筑被
3
拆，本
3
身也
adepts is like,
没
well,
起到什么效
I
果。
mean, we know he's just making Marines.
现在应该是
So do you think
Also,
that all of
吃
them are
亏
in
了
the。main?
He was far in enough that he could have just canceled. I mean, that's one of the
现在
things
是
about
家里
Adepts
出
is
了
the shade can be abused
哨兵
normally because you can cancel it.
使
You
徒
can
啊，
basically
先知
run
现
and
在
get
在
intel,
布
and if you
置
see that
陷
there's
阱
an。opportunity, then you let the shade finish.
Yeah.
这个陷阱的
Now he's throwing
话
out，some stasis wards here.
敌
And
方
I
部
think
队
that
如果
that is
碰到就会
fantastic
被冻结住
usage。of these oracles right
Yeah.
now because
那冻结
we're
住
hitting
的
a
部队是
critical
不能
mass on
动的，
Maru where those oracles actually can't fight the
但是也
Marines
不会
because
受
they
到
will
攻
just
击。
pop. They will evaporate.
持续
So to get
21
a
秒，
few of those up, and he does have some adepts to pick
但
off
是
like
部
single
队被
units
冻
that
结
try to
21
come up to
秒已
trigger
经相
them.
当长了，所以
He's
这
going
段
into
时间
the
如果不能动
armor
的话，
as
这
well
部
as
队就废了。
charge. He's getting storm. I think it's a pretty solid follow-up, but like
继
just
续
looking
天
at the
启
builds
先
they've
知的
both
天启
chosen,
去
you
相
have
当
to
于一个
like
很有
Maru's
用的 的侦察技能，
Like
就是
Trap has
随时
had
了解
to
敌
react
方
to a
部
lot
队
of
的
things Maru has
动态。
done so far, but Maru is following his game plan, and it's strong.
Yeah, you're completely correct. Maru is going to be in a little bit here gearing up for an attack. One of the things about this, well, here it is actually
Maru 的
now. A little bit earlier, actually, than I
大
thought
队
it was
枪
going to
兵
be.
已经
There's no medevacs with this.
压
So
到
I'm not seeing something here.
A little mistake
哦
there.
压
I
到
feel
这
like
边
you
了啊
want to
那
sit on top
但是
of
他中了
stasis
陷
force
阱
to
啊，
prevent units
但是
from
这是
coming
只有
into
一个
I
枪兵
agree.
中，
to hit him, right? Like
看看
that's-
这一
I think
队
that's
啊，
actually
这
very
一队
important.
He does have a medevac with this. There is
还有
one
坦
tank,
克、光头，
but he's going to actually drop
两架
here
运输
into the
机，
main. It looks
带满
like
了枪兵，
Trap is ready or was almost ready. Can you get a feedback off? No.
放下来。
Gets one.
但是
Not
这个
quite. I think
这
what he
个
was
被
looking
吸能
for
量
here.
了，这个
There's no healing at least, so he will
Right.
clear that out. Kills off a decent
这个
amount.
运输机
Pretty patient by Maru. He
这
actually
个
turned
能
back
量
away.
需要能量来加速移动，
I thought he
他
might
没有
try
能
to
量
set
走
up
得比
some
较
kind
慢
of，a push here, but I mean overall
但
that
是被
was a
神
pretty
族
big
吸了能量
shutdown there by，
所以
Trap.
他的
He
移
didn't
动
really lose anything
就
of
比较慢。
value, whereas even though Marines are fairly expendable, they're kind of like Zerglings for Terran, but
继续放
I
陷
mean
阱，
I would say that Trap is looking a little bit better here. But we got to wait for this next push here. The fourth base in this case has been taken towards the middle, which makes it a little bit more pushable than let's say it was at the bottom right.
好看这个
Oh,
动了。
that was an amazing catch right there on the
这
stasis ward. I
对
love that he's still putting them out.
枪兵被陷阱
Yeah, now if he
中
can
了陷
actually
阱被
get
冻住，
to where he can chase away the medevacs before they can pick up, that would be a pretty big
神族的部
play.
队围上去，准备
But
拦截
Maru
他
is。coming down. He's leaving the medevacs there, acting like he wants to pick this up. But he's moving with the rest of his army down towards the third
But-
base.
好，看
So
这
the
个
third
路口
base
这个
could
陷
be in
阱，
trouble here.
He's going to do
Yeah,
it
it's
again.
in real
炸
trouble.
Dang!
哦，又被冻住
Absolutely.，
但是这个闪电也是
Not the way it's supposed to
刚
go.
好打在冻的部队上，但是
But
又一
I
拔，
mean, the two stasis wards have done phenomenally here for him. Really, they
在
have.
和
Like that
Bye-bye.
could have killed the Nexus, maybe. You know.
Yeah.
两
I guess
连
the
续
storm
两
would've hit, it
个
would've really
两队枪兵
beaten
被
them
冻
up,
住啊，那
and you
个
couldn't double stormed, but yeah, that was.
这个
that
这
was
个陷
amazing.
阱起到了大作用，这个一把闪电就全灭了。
Snapped off that piece of army.
这一波攻势本
Shoot
来
it
是
off
相当
as
的
if
凌厉
it
啊，
were
但
a
是呢，
Slim Jim.
刚好
Yes,
被
well, he chewed it up and
陷
then
阱
spat
两
back
次冻
out.
住啊，那
I
个
mean,
一下
that
子就
was pretty
Break me
crazy.
off a piece
全
of
灭
that
啊，那
Kit Kat bar.
那个人族
Dude,
啊，
I
这
actually
个
am a little bit
本来
surprised
是一
at how
个
well these
相当
engages
大
are
的一个
going
优势，现在
for Trap. That
因为
is,
这两波部队中了陷阱，
we've seen an unusual amount of
好像
stasis wards coming down.
也
We'll
吃
see
了大
why.
亏了。
Well,
They're
yeah,
such a good idea.
那
I
现在
think
是
you're-
反倒是
that was the key thing you
神
said
族
there. An
下边这
unusual
边
amount,
压
so
过来
Maru's
了，
not really used to that right
Yeah.
now.
白
I
球
think he
啊，
will
这个
adjust
是
to it, but here we go.
大
Trap
波的叉
pushing
子，
forward right now. There
Oh,
are
the
some
bike
depots set up so he can
I-
micro through, but
I
that's a
mean,
lot of
These
these
storm.
storms are pretty ridiculous, man. He
Yeah.
takes the tank out, the
展开
Terran army's
继续
disjointed.
刷叉子，
I think actually this may be the end
这
of
个
game
火
one
力
here.
非
I
常
don't
猛啊，
see
因为
much
这
that
个
can come
叉
out
子
and
跟
fight
白球
this.
的
These
输
are
出都
four
是相当
Archons
强的，而且是
and
提速
plenty
差，
more here for damage.
叉子只要近
That's
身，
a
它的
really
战斗力是很
well-placed
强的。
bunker, which is kind of slowing him down some, but it's a lot of damage so
现在
far.
人族
Yeah.
这个
SCVs
这个部队
dying,
有
a
点
lot
扛
of
不
his
住，
army as
I-
well.
he can go up to this not so well placed bunker up here though, and I think take the fight. I think the problem is this is way too much to actually
打开
stop.
护盾，这个哨兵
We've got some more zealots coming in here.
好，又一把
Great
电，
storms really making the
这个
SCVs
枪兵被电
useless.
是非常快的，就要
And it looks like
减血的，因为
really
枪兵本身的
the
血量
engages
很
that
少。
Terran had onto Protoss were so poor that now Protoss just has a straightforward attack that comes in, and there's just not enough here for
白球的
Maru.
话，杀
And
这
if he
个
pushes up the
枪兵
ramp,
也是
which I
很
think
快
he，can pretty
还有
easily,
叉子，
I think
都
we
是
just go
克
right
这个
into game
枪
two.
兵的，
He's going to be on
Yeah.
top of production. There's nothing you can do
He's
to
killed-
stop this.
He's killed a lot, man.
There's more medevacs than there are
已经
infantry
攻到
right
人族
now,
的这个
and he's juggling
水
these
晶地里去
Archons
了。
quite well. Looks like actually just barely he fights back with this, but I do question if he could simply warp more units in.
白球，它的攻击也
It
是一
might
个
be a
范围
stronger
攻
move
击，
to pull back,
但
get
是呢，它
reinforcements
是
like full
相当
reinforcements,
距离
and
相
then
当
come
近
back.，
相当
Yeah,
，that
是
feels
相
to
当于
me
一个
like it's
近战的
actually
输出，
probably the optimal play, but
但
you're
是它
right,
的
he
火
might
力
be
是
able
很
to
强
warp
的
in and，
本
just
身
run
也是
home
很
too.
硬。
Yeah, well, he's getting 4 more Templars here, and you know the Storm was the real damage dealer back there.
Yes, yes.
It just made it so hard to take any fight, and
叉
now
子
he's
呢，它
got 4
是
more Storms in his back
皮
pocket.
很厚，但是它
I
的
don't
速
know
度太
about
慢，
Terran
所以一定要
surviving this
提
next
速。提速
attack.
它有个
Protoss
冲锋技
expands
能，
on. Oddly
快
enough,
速
Terran
可以
is
近
continuing
身
to
肉
grow
搏，
despite
这
having
样才可
virtually
以起
nothing
到
to
作用。
defend with.
Yeah, he's actually got
好，
good
又
supply
又
and everything.
两把电，
Damn.
Boy.
He saved some of that, but I don't know if you can put that back on the ground realistically here. Widowmine's not broed. 2 of them are going to be picked off immediately.
Yeah, he's coming up
Let's go.
and taking that choke point. Looks like some damage being put down onto these SCVs as well.
白球是
Maru
对地
coming
对
down the
空都
ramp.
可以的。
You can see Maru's like mastery here. He's so dead, but he's still fighting so well. 2-2 upgrades on either side.
And I'm kind of surprised we're still in this. I mean, Maru's fighting back, but there's just so much. All that Terran could do is basically take a few swipes here and there, right?
Yeah, Maru needs to be very efficient for a very long time to make this work out.
Yeah, Trap is doing this correctly, though. The fact that he's backing up. It's not a matter of just, like, go kill him, because Maru might be able to take some, a few fights with his micro and
神
come
族
out
的
and win.
巨象
Instead,
都出来
Trap
了，
goes back, and I know it's
巨象
pretty old to say at this point in time, but
白
get
球
more
叉子
ahead.
在前面顶着啊，这
If
是
you
硬
get
顶
this
的，
far
后面
ahead,
Never too old to
Too
say
young.
this.
it's up to your
电
opponent
兵
to figure out how to win a
都
game.
是范围杀伤性的武器。
I mean, from here,
这
Maru is
这
now
个打枪兵
essentially
都是很
maxed
厉害
out.
的。
He can push once more. His tech is even more sophisticated now that Colossus
大队的
have been
叉子，
incorporated in with the rest of this.
Yeah, but we do have EMPs. We do have some mines
一个不
spread
行。
out there. It's an extremely zealot heavy composition, so that is something that, with the right building placement, with the right splash damage, and the
这个
right micro, you can
神族
whittle
现在这个
down.
组合，这个
It's tough though because
人
Trap
族
has like
就
massive
枪头
army supply right now.
这
This
个
is
枪兵光头，这个
Maru's
应该是
catching up though. I mean,
感觉被
there's
克
there's
了。
still like a small chance for him. I mean, it's Trap, so I feel like
有点
there's
挡不住啊，
not
这个。
really, but let's see what he can do.
四个
Some
巨
nice
象，
EMPs go down. The charge comes in.
一把电，
Nasty storm up there at the top.
两把电，
Indeed, another one as well. Continues to push forward. More units coming down. A couple of Vikings actually join the fray, and we'll be able to knock out a couple Colossus pretty
Right,
巨
quickly.
象
I
很猛
think
啊，
that is it.
嗯
That's
Yeah.
the nail in the coffin
人
there.
族又出
Trap.
了。
You know, the back and forth at the end was interesting, but I think
这
the
个
big takeaway
比
should be
赛
those
这
stasis wards.
Yes.
这个一
100%.
开始的
Basically, they
话，
were
这
both
个
building up
因
pretty
为这
well,
个
and honestly, I think Maru was
也
a little
机
bit
场
ahead
被
before the first big
马
attack.
路
We saw Trap
第一
kind
时间
of
给发
bubble
现，但是他自
some
己
of
我
his
们在谷里
engages.
不知
He
道，
lost
所以
those
呢，
adepts pretty
Yeah, the
needlessly.
adepts were a little bit
就
sloppy.
Pretty, I mean, I think
三
any
个
GM
三
normally
个
doesn't
先
even get
知
in that
出来没有
position,
取
right?
到
We're
效，
talking
没有
about
取得
Kodas
效果，
round of 4 here.
就
But
是这个局
the
面
fact
已
that
经
those stasis
有处于劣势了。然后马路马上就枪兵攻过来了，那一波其实挺凌厉的攻势。这个神族其实挺难的那会儿，但是他刚好就是陷阱，先知的陷阱发挥了作用，连着冻结了两队的枪兵，这样局面一下就翻过来。因为你两队枪兵主力被消灭之后，这个瞬间这个部队就没有攻击能力了。然后神族后期后面这个继续这个叉子、白球、巨象、电兵这个组合，马路没有时间来转型对抗了，他的枪兵和光头完全是被这个组合给克制住了。这局可以说是神族这个陷阱先知的陷阱扭转了战局。